When we tried to make an entry into the room, the terrorists again fired at us. Giving a positive indication of these people being there in the room. However, we fired at them, they fired at us, there was an exchange of fire, but because the room was absolutely dark and they were accustomed to the darkness there, whereas we had just got in, made it a little difficult for us. However, in the retaliation, one of our commandos was injured. One was seriously injured, the other received splinter injuries. Thereafter, we did room intervention, which is a process of flushing out the terrorists. But like I said, these people, they were very, very familiar with the layout of the hotel. They knew all entries and exits. Till 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning, there was fire exchange between us. And later when I came to know that the room opens towards a terrace, we went to block the exit, which is towards the terrace. We wanted to block their entry as well as exit points. Hence, we tried flushing out from the exit point. There was no movement, no firing from the room for some time, and we entered, but we found that there was no terrorist, nobody inside there. Probably they had escaped in the lull. But when we entered, we found a rucksack or a bag which contained dry fruits for survival, large amount of ammunition, explosives, money, foreign money.
Foreign money?
They had dollars.
And ammo, could you, elaborate what was the ammo you found?
They are the AK rounds. They had 7 magazines, filled magazines, fully filled, and spare rounds, approximately 400 rounds, and grenades as well.
Spare 400 rounds.
That's right.
And 7 fully loaded.
7 magazines.
How many grains?
There were 4 grenades of different make.
Any markings on these grenades, sir?
These were most likely Chinese grenades.
Did you find any
but I am not very sure whether they were of uh, the country's origin.
Any other documents found along with the currency notes or?
They had credit cards. They were the Malaysian address on the in the purse, and
it was a Mauritian national ID card which we found. There were 7 credit cards of various banks starting from ICICI, Access, HDFC, Citibank. There were about total 7 credit cards. Total Indian rupees were 6840 and about $1,200 US.
So just can you repeat in a sense which are the banks credit card you found?
Yeah, there were about 7 different banks ranging from Citibank, ICICI, SBM and HSBC and other banks. The national identity card which was found was of Mauritian government.
Mauritian or Malaysian?
Mauritian.
correction, Mauritian.
Mauritius.
The credit card
only one
issued उसके बारे में जरा details बताएंगे?
We have given all these details to the police department, and everything including the I cards, the purse, the ammunition, explosives has been handed over to the police
So
department.
you found only one ID card?
Yes, there was only one ID card and a lot of other credit cards on the name of the same person.
Was a similar operation being carried out also at Oberoi?
Before like you shifted, were they continuously running between the two wings like the new building?
See, I told you these people were very, very familiar with the hotel layout, and it appeared that they had carried out a survey before, and a very well determined lot, remorseless.
So, but like they were continuously running between these two wings because we thought that like they were confined to the heritage wing, but later now you are saying they were on the second floor of the new building. They were continuously.
That's right. They were moving from one place to the other, and we were told that there were only 3 to 4 terrorists at the time when we entered the hotel, but the firing and the grenades were being dropped from different places. So probably they were going from one place to the other.
You by any chance see anyone? You said that there was darkness, but could you manage to see or spot any one of them? How did they look like? Nationality or like did they look like say?
No nationality. I'll not be able to comment. They were yes, when we first exchanged fire, they were not of very large body. They were normal, not very hugely built.
But were they talking in Pashtun or
No, we did not. I did not hear them talking.
So yesterday it was said one of the terrorists was injured, had a very heavy Punjabi accent. So could you actually look at them and work out having a Punjabi accent and somewhere related to that?
No, I did not hear them talking.
How many terrorists did you all encounter in the car? You have a definite. How many people totally did you all estimate?
When we went, we were told 3 to 4, but when we encountered them, we saw 3 of them in the corridor or on the second floor near the kitchen.
Were any killed during the operation that you all were there in? Did you all get any of the terrorists?
Sorry?
Did you all get any of the terrorists that were there in the car? Were any of the terrorists killed during the action that you all were?
No, we did not.
None of were injured or killed. Did you all see a video?
No, we do not know whether they were injured or not.
But we had put up.
Anything to reveal their identities, their names or something?